defensive stop there. And the big reason why Washington has 30 points in the paint. They are up by 8 with 7:20 to go. Here in regulation as they feed the big man, Dickerson, against the freshman Bassey.
You gotta respect the wingspan and the hops of Bassey. If you don't get separation, he's gonna block your shot. There you saw Dickerson kind of hesitating around him.
Offensive rebound for Anderson. And a foul away from the play will be on Charles Bassey. A turnover on Western Kentucky.
Bassey doesn't like the call, but it's the right one. Too often, big men try to post up with their arms instead of using their body. And he got caught swinging his arm, kind of caught Noah Dickerson in the face. Easy call for the official.
4 fouls for Bassey along with Anderson. For the Hilltoppers, Amir Wright has 4. Dickerson has been more disciplined here in this second half. All 3 of those fouls that he has came in the first half.
Well, you know, his back's against the wall defensively. If he commits any other fouls, he might as well just play the rest of the game. So there's really not a whole lot of pressure. Only one half of basketball, and you're not coming off the floor. So do your best.
Here's Dickerson again. Double pumps, got Bassey to bite, and Dickerson has 15.
Talk about the senior versus the freshman. Bassey extremely talented, but Noah Dickerson using that basketball IQ to do damage in the paint.
Anderson blocked from behind by Thibault. Crisp Euro step blocked by Anderson. Good recovery by the sophomore Josh Anderson, who got back on defense.
Here you see Noah Dickerson, the best in the business at sealing the defender behind him. And right here, knows he's got a shot blocker to deal with, gives him the head fake, and he scores.
10-point advantage now for the Huskies. Noel used that shoulder to get leverage. 15-footer rattles out. Second half has not gone well for Savage and Hollingsworth, who had a combined 21 in the first half, a combined 7 here in the second half as Hollingsworth is blocked again as Thibault got another hand on it. 5 blocks for Matisse Thibault.
You think you're open, and Matisse Thibault says, no, you're not.
I thought he was supposed to be a steal machine. I didn't know he could block the ball, too.
Oh, absolutely. He plays out in front of that zone. When that ball goes to the high post, he's one of the best in the business at reacting to the position of the ball, creating turnovers.
UW history, he's first in steals and 6th in blocks. He will be climbing both of those lists, and I imagine will be leading in steals at this university for a long time to come. A 3 is a cherry on top of this second half for Dominic Green. It's a 13-point advantage for Washington.
And that's been a long time coming for Dominic Green. He's one of the better shooters on this Husky ball club. Hit a very big shot last season against top-ranked Arizona to knock them out. He is a clutch shooter, and there you see the defensive effort as he gets a block from behind. Huskies turning the defense up a notch here. Right here, good ball movement. He sets his feet, and he's one of those guys. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. If you're not in his face, you might as well add those up. And then right here, you love second efforts. You get beat, but you don't give up on the play. Come from behind, make a block. He's pumped up.
Jared Savage at the free throw line. Foul was on Green. That's his first. Green with 5 points, just 1 of 5 from the floor. But a couple possessions in a row, offensively and defensively, making an impact, extending this Huskies lead. As you see, Noel and Dickerson both with 15 points, leading the Huskies. 11-point advantage, 4:40 to go. Here in regulation, Thibault. That'll be a foul on the floor, no basket. Saturday on ABC. This one's got college football playoff implications written all over it. It's the ACC Atlantic battle between number 2 Clemson and number 17 Boston College in Chestnut Hill. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC. You can watch that game on ESPN app. This is Saturday Night Football presented by Walmart. New NCAA college football playoff rankings are out. Clemson atop the ACC, looking to get back to the playoffs once again.
And that might be a trap game against Boston College. I always watch those showdowns, and for Boston College, they're going to go to a bowl game. So this is their chance to make a huge statement.
And that number 3 Notre Dame team, they have to go through number 13 Syracuse to finish the season. Talk about trap games.
You are a proud alum, and I hate to tell you that I don't think that's going to be a problem for the Irish.
Don't sleep on the Orange at Yankee Stadium. That'll be a big one.
Right now, the Hilltoppers have got to find some offensive rhythm those last 4 minutes.
Great defense by the Huskies this half. Chris calling for it in the corner. Bible fighting for the rebound, calls for the foul.
And you're right, Eric. That's been the whole story for the Huskies in the second half. They've cranked up the intensity. They've taken away the wide open threes. They've caused turnovers when guys put the ball down on the ground. They just picked it up in so many different areas. And Western Kentucky had that drought, that stretch of time where they didn't get any buckets, and that allowed Washington to get out with his 13-point lead.
Bible picks up his 4th foul. Dickerson trots back in. Bible saves it from going out of bounds after Bassey had a grip on it. Washington's next game, they will fly and play Auburn in just a few days. Number 11 Auburn will be an early season test for the Huskies, and they fly all the way back to Seattle 3 days later to play San Diego at home. Got some tough early season games. Second season for head coach Mike Hopkins.
Well, you know, they're not ducking anyone, and they know the Pac-12 is going to be competitive. But going out early, playing these big games, these tough outs, that's what you want.
Washington plays 8 teams this year that played in the NCAA tournament last year. 4 ranked, including Gonzaga, Auburn, Virginia Tech, and Oregon. That'll be a fun game, Washington and Gonzaga.
Very fun game.